So yeah, I will see Jackass 4, but I'm not gonna review it. It's the fourth Jackass movie. You know what you're gonna get. The boys are back to play pranks and to do crazy stunts. You either like it or you don't. You should know by now. I don't even know how to review a Jackass movie without spoiling, like, everything. I like Jackass 1, 2, and 3. Why wouldn't I like this one? I'm gonna like it. Anyway, I needed to go see a movie because I missed the theater. And this movie Moonfall just came out that I've never heard of. Sure, I guess I'll check it out. And, holy moly. Okay, so the moon is out of orbit and the Earth is gonna get destroyed. Humanity needs to find a way to get it back into orbit, and it all comes down to the director of NASA, a shunned astronaut, and a really smart conspiracy theorist. And then we go down this rabbit hole to save the Earth. And it is just something else. I tell ya, that is something else. Halle Berry is the head of NASA, I guess. She's got kind of a rocky work history with Patrick Wilson, and now they need to team up to save the planet. This character kind of does it all. She's a single mom, she's an astronaut, she runs NASA, and for the most part, she's the one character in this movie that actually makes an effort to save the world. Mostly everyone else is movie cliches of hiding in bunkers or throwing nukes at the problem. If we just shoot some nuclear missiles at the moon, maybe it won't hit us. She's the one character that does something different. And the plan is nuts, but that is the movie we've been presented with. It's crazy. I really felt like she was phoning in her performance for the first half of the movie. And then second half of the movie, she started bringing out those acting skills. There's one specific scene where I was like, oh, there she is. That's good acting right there. That's a good job. Patrick Wilson, he's a fun character. He's a former astronaut that saw something happen in space and nobody believes him. And then he goes down that path that we're familiar with and he falls into this role of being a badass loser. Divorced, shitty relationship with his kid, just not much going for him, you know? But he's very likable, and then he's needed and recruited to save the world because he has a very specific skill set. Doesn't matter if he hasn't flown a rocket in like 12 years. Don't worry about that. That's it. Patrick Wilson played that kind of character to the best of his abilities, and he did a great job. Lovable badass loser. Do you remember John Bradley from Game of Thrones? You know, Sam. Well, he's the best character in the movie. He's a structurist. I think that's what they called him. He believes that the moon is a structure that's hollow on the inside and that it was built by aliens. And that theory gets him very far in this adventure. In a dumb movie like this, there's always a character like this. And he might be the best version of that character. His humor is great. He made me laugh a lot.
An emergency meeting is being called at our usual place immediately. 3 bagels.
He's got several heartwarming moments that got through to me. And he really is the glue that holds this trio together. I think that his performance is what tips the scales into a good movie direction.
I'm asking you for your help.
Say yes, Brian.
I also love how overly nerdy he was about the moon. He's a total moon nerd. He was over the moon about it. Okay, this movie is really stupid. But I think I kind of like it. Right off the bat, they set that tone, and it's got this Fast and Furious vibe. As soon as it starts, you're like, oh, this isn't a good movie. But it's kind of fun. And it just continues to be fun the rest of the movie. And I went with it. And by the end, shit would be going down. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. I switched off my brain, watched it play out, and It was a good time. The movie ends, and the credits hit, and the first thing they say is directed by Roland Emmerich, and it clicks. Oh, this is a Roland Emmerich movie. Now it all makes sense. The dude that directed this ridiculous movie also directed Independence Day, Godzilla 1997, Day After Tomorrow, 2012, Independence Day Resurgence, White House Down, and The Patriot. And now it all makes sense. It does follow that familiar formula, but it does have its own thing going on too. So once you know that, you know what kind of movie you're gonna get. 2 hours of dumb fun. The script and the writing of the movie were just meh. Pretty typical shit. The acting was almost too good for what this movie is. The CGI is surprisingly good. Everything looks amazing. Space looks amazing. Earth looks amazing. The destruction of Earth looks amazing. I can't deny that it is a good looking movie. And just like Independence Day or 2012, I like seeing shit get destroyed. I like seeing buildings go down. Fun, 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 fun. I do need to point out one thing though. If you saw my last video, you probably did, it went viral. I mentioned that I'm sick of seeing movies use nanobots. Enough with the nanobots. Why are these screenwriters and Hollywood so obsessed with nanobots? So there I am, watching Moonfall. Sure enough, fucking nanobots. This is the perfect movie to watch on TNT. But if you're looking for a stupid good time, absolutely check out Moonfall. It's dumb and stupid and so much fun. I had a great time. Okay? See ya! Subscribe! So I saw this movie at a Regal Theater, and as a member of the Regal Reward Club, they rewarded me with a free NFT. Ooh la la. NFT. Yes. Can't wait to count my millions. Oh, thanks for the free NFT. Better start shopping for a yacht. Oh, yes, it's Maguff. Can you please roll around the private jet? Thank you. Oh, hello. Oh, yes, Mr. Bezos. I would love to have lunch with you today.